This one.
I'm just mixing some juices together.
No, this move is kind of stupid, actually. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it works. Okay. Here is my idea.
Right.
Okay, so you play there. Interesting. Do I care? There takes. Yeah, I think I kind of do care. Let's try this.
Do you think we're gonna get to see Tellorion play his game?
I think so. Hoping that they start soon. It's Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Wait, what time is it? Maybe did I screw up the time? No, it's 6 o'clock in the east right now, so it should be like they should be doing their game. Yeah.
Who's Tellorion playing against?
Wickedest.
I'm just gonna poke them on the Discord. Ah, they started their game.
Oh, they did. Okay, I'll hop in after we finish up.
I already joined the game. I think Arty just joined the game, but then it was an automatic sit down. Should I play against Arty?
Oh, he's already wanting to play double.
Yeah. Although I actually would prefer to just watch the Wickedest game.
Yeah.
Why did I do that? Why did I just offer to play a game I don't really want to do?
Funny.
Okay, maybe I should tell him never mind right now. Actually, let's wait until let's see if he... Oh, whoa, he wants to test the new revision of the engine. What does that mean?
Okay. I guess we can... Do you want to hop in the other one?
Oh, I'm out of time anyway. Sorry. I was like, why is my cursor frozen? It's like, I wasn't even watching. I was just getting crushed.
But
okay, well, good game anyway.
Tellorion is actually in in the IG. I mean, he's online right now on IG Game Center, and he's online as Discord, like on Discord. So we should be getting him here soon.
I hope that Tellorion remembered the time.
I mean, I asked them, is it game on right now? I made a few changes in IGC, and I did test all IGC engine. You mean IGBot? Or, I don't understand. What are you talking about? What engine? What's the engine?
Okay, there's Tellorion.
Oh, history mode's slightly different now.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he updated. He was saying he was changing some of the buttons or something.
I guess, yeah.
Just to have, because the autoplay was a bit confusing, I thought. It was like an autoplay backwards and...
Yeah, I'm asking what specifically is different. 30/30, 8 side, rated, yeah. So, is Tellorion or Wickedest rated? I mean, they just jumped into the positions, but is this the...
I'm assuming that they decided who was host and who was guest before. Like,
all right. Well, if they didn't, then it's their problem. So whatever. This is what guest host consent looks like on Tumbleweed. GC1, GC dev. Okay. I can do that.
You see the new history stuff, was it?
Is it cool? Shinuito, can you try it out?
Yeah, I'll have a look at it now as well. Let's see. GC1, GC dev.
Like, a virus crashes our computers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arty's just like, screw you, abstract players. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so now does revert to this move.
It doesn't matter. Okay, so
We'll
now
probably
we have a...
maybe we'll see when we get more moves into the game or something.
Wait, why is the background gray?
Oh yeah, so just a quick... Oh, I think that's supposed to let you know that you're in the history. It's not the current move.
Oh, I see.
I think it was to make it obvious that it's not where the game is currently at.
As if we needed more indication beyond the big blue box that shows up saying that you're in history.
Yeah, and the big message at the top saying you're viewing a previous position.
Maybe he should make it. Wait, like it's too clear right now. Maybe he needs to have like some contradictory messaging. Like, blue boxes, like.
Yeah, dude. Like, no, actually, this is the current position. Don't listen to the other box telling you otherwise.
or just have it like this box always lies.
Yeah, exactly. And then something
one of those. This box always tells the truth.
And then like something on the lower left that shows up and it's like, you get to ask both of these boxes one question, and depending on your question, you must remain in history mode or the current game for the rest of the... Okay. Okay, this is a really common opening these days.
I'm a bit surprised to see this. I thought A1, that's like super far back.
So, but do you see like C3 being generally better than A1, like tactically? Does it come up? Does it come up in this a lot?
I think C3 is better simply because it allows red to extend to like c10, which sees across the bottom of the board, where if red extends to a8 here, it still sees the neutral.
Oh yeah, so you can get to the far side quicker
Wait,
if you need to.
wait. What about c3? I mean,
Instead of a1 as a pi.
oh, for the pi.
Yeah, just what's it doing more than a1 like for red?
Oh, okay. Yeah, just getting off the corner. I think anything the more like if you just look at the score after the move, red has more options.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm not massively excited about c2, c1, b3, a3. Like the 4 options there, and then the other 2 into the corner. There's like 6 options that maybe aren't as groundbreaking.
Right, like
as like
you
being able
wouldn't do
to
them.
cut across to the far side of the hex.
You wouldn't do them anyway. You mean like they're just pointless options?
Yeah, well, just in terms of like, so what is it? There's if I had to compare to pure numbers, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say there's like 14 okay moves or potential moves for red, and then you move to c3, and then there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Just I still feel like there's 14 moves if I ignore the 6 that are going into the side.
Okay.
Like
that
are going backwards, like kind of.
Sure. But at the same time, let's say that you want to make a 2-stack. Like so, say you have your pi offer, and for the first move you attach to the neutral, and then you make you want to make a triangle. Like making a triangle on h1 or a7. Sorry, g1 or h7. They just to me they feel a bit worse than having like a triangle on like g3 or c7. Maybe I'm it's not very like quantitative argument or whatever, but I just think that having like a tighter mesh with more centralish stones will even if the options don't come right away, they'll be coming sooner.
Yeah, it makes sense. And then Ben was saying that you get to the far side of the board as well, like into the 10th rank or the whatever file, or it's not really a file, but
Right.
get across to the J line or something.
True. I do think that's pretty important, just to be able to get across, like to get beyond the neutral.
Yeah.
Because white can often like create walls that just block people. Yeah.
Yeah, using the neutral as a wall can be quite annoying, actually.
Yeah.
Like it's like one extra thing that you can get for free potentially.
Yeah.
Like it's like it can be in your favor in some cases.
Yeah. All right. I went back on stream, by the way.
Oh, cool. Sweet. Yeah, Anton. You missed a very comedic moment about. Did you try Arty's suggestion about using GC dev instead of GC1 to see the new interface?
I have not seen this suggestion. Where did he suggest this?
In the game chat for Wickedestjr versus Tellorion.
Oh, so probably that was okay. I wasn't in. I can't see that message. Okay.
If you type in GC dev, if you replace like GC1 with GC dev in the URL, then I can give you the rest of the context.
Okay.
So
you should, if you click on the move history, once you do that, you should see like a big great background.
Uh-huh.
So the joke is like, I don't know. What do you think of this gray background to indicate that you're in the move history?
Yeah, it seems like a good idea, I guess.
We were thinking that it potentially might make it a little bit too obvious because you also have the blue box at the top, and you also have the fact that you've clicked into the move history list. So we were thinking that to make it like a little bit less clear, you need like contradictory messages. But for some reason, it was like less funny when I said it just now.
It's always less funny when you explain the joke, but it was pretty funny because
I think that okay. I mean I get the joke. So the joke is going really overkill. But I'm actually I'm interested here now because I've been having this I don't know if it's a bug or just part of it, but where I go back in the move history, then I go back to the most recent move, then the game proceeds, but I don't see the updates.
Oh, okay.
And I don't get the warning. So now I've done this, and I will be curious to see, unless you've already discussed it, I'll be curious to see what happens once move 9 is made. No, okay, this time it worked at least. So they fixed it.
Now I want to go back to the old version to see. But so I think the thing that really confused me was, depending on what buttons you use, like there's these like, they look like fast forward and rewind buttons, but they're like an autoplay. So they do some kind of a like step every time.
Yeah.
But like, there's also one to go backwards, like just like one step backwards every second or so.
But those are gone in the GC dev.
Yeah. But actually, I wonder, could that be part of it? Like, if you still have like autoplay on or something, maybe you stay in the move history or something, and it doesn't.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think I've only ever turned that autoplay on by accident, and I've had that problem multiple times now. So I don't think that was the sole reason of that problem. But
yeah. Well, yeah. I suppose I was just looking at it. The message does kind of stay for a while. That you're viewing a previous position. That message stays. If you in the old version, like you step back and step forward, it doesn't like.
Yeah, it's just there, and it's quite. There wasn't it this that there was a big fight about? So I don't really want to bring it up, but I think there was someone who was really not wanting that to be there, and it ended up being a big disagreement about it. I think it's a little bit unnecessary.
I don't know if it's a fight, but
there was a fight.
No, but there was someone who got like banned, and like it was a big. I mean, Alek knows what I'm talking about.
That was when the box was colored red, and the compromise was to make it blue, I think.
Okay. I mean, it's still
someone actually cared about the color of the box.
I think he just didn't like the fact that there was a big red box, but he didn't specify that the box itself was the problem.
Yeah. I don't think the box is a huge problem, but I think the box is a little bit stupid because, like, when reviewing the game, it's a bit annoying that you have to have this box here. Like, after the game is finished, you wouldn't actually need this box.
Right.
You don't really need to care that you're not at the current state because the game's over.
Yeah. So I guess that would be but yeah, I've been sort of staying away from it because I know it caused a lot of controversy. So I don't need that in my life.
But I mean, at least now, if this is the new version that we have skip function, we can just go directly to the beginning and the end of the game. I think that's very nice.
Yeah, it seems to work very well.
Yeah, I'm just really excited about the go to the beginning because once the game gets like 50 or 60 moves or something, I just really want to be able to jump back quickly.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that was the pie.
Yeah, that is a good use case.
I think white is doing really well right now.
Oh no, not the F1. Red needed to play F8 there, I think.
F8? I was thinking about F8, but then after F7, what happens?
Take neutral. Or you play F8.
Oh.
I think take neutral is the... Yeah, this is tough.
never usually felt comfortable with it, like just like a straight line of pieces like that.
Yeah. No, but this
Like 1, 2, 1, 1. But I guess red's weaker, is what you're saying.
it was just that like
Yeah.
white had a lot of options for protecting those and shielding and stuff.
Red has f4 here, which is maybe interesting.
F4. Yeah, I guess that will be the end of E4.
Or I was going to suggest I4, but no, I4 doesn't work, so probably F4 first.
F4. But like G8 is falling. Like white is really getting the entire center.
True.
Should red go after the neutral?
Or G7, I mean. White got neutral?
Or red, like playing I8 here or something.
Yeah, I think that seems worthwhile because otherwise like white gets everything in the center, right? If red delays another moment. So maybe, I mean I8 also putting a line on I10 seems good.
Yeah.
Do you know, Ben, you who played everybody, what's the context on these players? How strong are they?
I think Tellorion beats me every now and then on BGA.
Yeah.
Tellorion's pretty
I don't even know
good.
if I have a good win record.
Actually, Atari, Tellorion was the guy that I met at the Stockholm Go Club.
What? Is this a Swedish player?
No, he's Swiss.
He's what?
I think he's French and he lives in Switzerland, but he was temporarily doing his PhD in Stockholm.
Okay.
In mathematics, I think.
Was he like a one down?
No, he wasn't that good. I don't think he was that good in Go.
Okay.
There was.
I have a really bad memory for people, but I was just trying to dig up some. I remember some person very vaguely who was like French.
Yeah.
But I thought he was like one down.
This guy was like a little bit better than me in Go, I think, if I recall.
Okay.
I think I'm about even on size 6 or something with Tellorion.
And then, according to Ben, Wickedest apparently is like a really good Amazons player. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's won the Little Golem Amazon Championship before. I think he's good at a few other abstracts as well. And he's good at 6x6 tumbleweed. But I think he just doesn't have enough experience on 8x8 yet.
I guess Red's not going to get the neutral.
Yeah, too late for that. So I think, well, obviously White's doing quite well here. I mean, White's threatening I4, which would be like really annoying, I think. But yeah,
Red could still get neutral. Like Red could have played I8 to take the neutral.
But then White captures G7.
But then you play I9. You're still on neutral.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just mean you could insist on it. I don't know if it's a good idea, but Red could, if Red really wants, could still go for neutral.
True.
Like, this is kind of interesting for Red. Like, threatening like D12 or something like that. That'd be kind of good. Because like, okay, Red lost the center, but Red has like, I don't know what to call it, like depth or like layering in their territory.
Okay, something about Red's position makes the right side look very much like Red territory. Just the fact that like the way Red's like the angle of Red's kind of configuration with respect to the walls, it looks like a nice little
good stagger, good wedge or something.
Yeah.
If Red sees I4, that would be sick.
I4. Oh wow, nice. Super nice double attack.
And the thing is that even crazier? If white plays I4 here, red has I7.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But it's a hard move to see.
Unless you're always looking for double attacks.
I think this sort of idea of playing back, like within your own connection, to prevent the opponent from playing there, is something that you just pick up by playing more games.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're newer to this, it's a little bit counterintuitive because it seems like you're playing out of the important areas.
Mm.
But we'll see.
Although,
Like
I don't
red
know if
played
it'll be
I4, I
super
would say it's
important
right
if
back in the game.
E4 gets captured by red.
Sorry, what do you say? If
Oh,
you don't think it's too important to E4?
yeah, like, I don't think it'll be such a huge problem for white if red captures E4.
Okay.
Especially considering that the shield on I5 also looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then white can... I don't know. Even though N10 is not really, like, doing anything, then white would just start getting into the lower right, which I think...
The only thing I suppose, like, white is probably really solid, but there's maybe some... Is some of it just looking a bit, like, redundant? Like the...
Like, you mean this little triangle here on the left?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I guess they're all... It's not like if it was any bulkier, maybe there might be some redundancies, but...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, as in, could you move the tree in the center somewhere else and feel better, or
Mm-hmm.
or some of the trees or something? Well, I don't know.
I mean,
It doesn't matter.
it would be nice if red was able to take advantage of that bulkiness. Then I guess like this double attack that you're talking about might be doing that in a way. Like kind of if red can build loosely around the, so because right now it still exudes a lot of influence around the board. I mean, one of the things is the neutral does block.
Yeah. The thing with like bulky shapes in general is that I think they tend to be pretty bad at getting cutting points. So if like red can set up the position such that a cut is necessary to break through, but that white has no cuts, then maybe red would be doing okay.
It's kind of difficult to imagine. I think red's deciding whether to attack the top or, I mean, still I12 is something that if you play J13, you can just capture it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can just forcefully capture it.
I12. Just looking to see if white has any counterattacks there. So if red plays J13, white could do like A4, and then if takes I12 and takes A1, but that seems kind of slow.
I mean, I guess that would be worth it, because then you also capture I10.
And you also capture I10. Yeah. I don't think white should go into that.
Who left?
Okay. Anton.
Shinuito, can you do me a favor? Oh, actually, I can do it myself. Never mind.
Sorry, yeah. What did you want?
Oh no, I just I wanted to check to see if the stream actually reflects the changes that I made on the info, but I can do that by checking on my phone, I think.
It's on board games. It says it's playing abstract board games with friends.
Really? So the thing I did worked? Amazing.
What did you do?
I went to my content.
I see. Go chess and tumbleweed are all custom tags or something.
Yeah. Isn't that like pretty awesome? I put tags on there so people know like what we're about.
Yeah, I didn't really look at the custom tags much. See what they do.
I don't think this last move by Wickedestjr does anything in particular. Or I don't really see what it does. That's what I should say.
Let's see. Maybe Wickedestjr was worried about like a 2-stack on I5.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's really controlling. Oh man, this is kind of rough. H7 looks like it's going down.
That's a brutal move.
Brutal move by Tellorion. Tellorion's really. I mean, I think my first game against Tellorion I lost, or like his first game against me or something. It's the same matchup, but I think it was like his first game in general.
Yeah.
It was my first game against him, but not his first game against me. He's been playing me in his mind all this time.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the Queen's Gambit where he's like looking up at the ceiling, like.
Just
Imagine.
every time you stream, he's actually like playing against you.
Right.
I was gonna suggest I4 here for red, but then it's like white just responds by taking H7. There's nothing.
Yeah, I4 would have been cool.
I almost feel like I4 was an only move in the previous position.
You have this like new thing you like to say called only move. I've heard you say it so many times now.
I mean, it comes up a lot in Go and in I presume chess. Like,
I think I'm probably a little bit overconfident about my assessment of some of these moves though, because like in the Florian Atari game, I was like, for like 5 or 6 moves in a row, I was like, okay, red has like an only move here, and then Florian would play something different, and his position would be like completely fine.
Right,
Like,
it's like not an
like
only move, yeah.
But I think in theory, the existence of an only move seems to make sense.
Dude, every time you say only move, I just keep on thinking OnlyFans.
yeah, I mean, if you donate to or subscribe to Ben on Only Move, he'll tell you the only move in the position.
Yeah, dude, your OnlyFans can just be tumbleweed advice. Only move at OnlyFans.
Okay, wait a second. So red has a shield here at F5. That's like probably the only move.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's true. It actually works. Oh my god, why didn't I think of that? Alright.
It's the only move. It's hard to see.
It was the only move to fix H7 anyway. That's actually a good move. I don't know why I couldn't see that before. I mean, other than it being an only move. Which, as we know, are difficult to see, according to Ben.
Yeah, by virtue of the fact that they are, in fact, the only moves. Okay.
So red wants to get into the right side or the left side, or does red want to I mean, securing the right side. Oh my god, I can't. I don't have directions today. It's like the only.
I think red should play I4 here still. I think.
Yeah, because you still get something out of it.
It's an attack. It can be shielded, but not that well.
Well, one of them can be shielded, not both. Or wait.
It's.
Wait a minute. No.
No longer a double attack though.
Damn. That's so sad. Then I would just, honestly, dude, at this point, I would just play H11.
H11.
Wait, no, never mind. J13.
J13. Going to the bottom. Yeah. Thing is like, white's threatening I6.
Oh, I6. I see. Yeah, that's true. Let's say white does get I6. Then, yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, well then I guess I4 is pretty important. Or you can just play I6 directly.
You could play I6 directly, yeah. Which one gets like the most lines of sight?
Or you could play J8, and then if I6, then H6, but no, that doesn't work because of J7.
I'm looking at I5 right now, but I5 doesn't quite work because white can respond with L8.
I was kind of thinking of things like K or something, where it's just to try and get recover some points on the bottom or something.
K8?
K8 maybe, or
yeah.
K10.
J8 would also probably. Wait, no, that wouldn't work. Shit.
I was just thinking about like later maybe K14 or something. Is like, are there annoying moves on the bottom side for white?
Mm-hmm.
Can like curl around and reduce whatever you have left.
Yeah, K14 is similar to J13, and maybe even better because you can still leave open possibility for shielding. Wickedest is taking his time.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I think it mentions that he's not playing in the current Amazons event because he tends to spend like quite a long time on moves. I think.
What's the current Amazons event? What do you mean?
Like the 51st championship just finished, so we're sort of waiting for the next one to start up.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one was like a 3-way tie, so I was hoping that he could join the next one, because there's like 3 players that I think have a pretty clear edge on the field, but if he joins, then I think there'd be 4 players that have like a really good chance.
Mm-hmm. So he still hasn't signed up for the Amazons tournament?
No, not yet, but yeah, I think it starts in December, so maybe he will.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of time. But what does that have to do with him taking his time? Oh, he's taking his time to sign up for the tournament.
I'm just saying he takes his time on moves in general, and so if he's not confident that he'll have enough time to play out all the games, then he won't sign up.
Oh, he told you this, or you're just guessing?
Yeah, no, he told me this.
So it's like the time control's a bit fast on Amazon, so
I just noticed from chatting with him about like both live and correspondence games, like he tends to like I think look at the position and then maybe comes back to it in a day or two and then make the move.
Sure.
And I think playing him in live games, I've always had a bit of a time advantage because he thinks quite a bit in the positions.
Yeah. You know, I'm playing this Oust tournament, and I think I ran out of time 2 times in a row now.
Yeah, it's a very fast time control.
What the hell?
I mean, like really fast correspondence.
It's like it's not enough time to play a game. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to be on quite a lot during the day or something, maybe. I don't think I've run out of time, but I kind of have a lot of games on, so I just like check every so often.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it now just so I don't run out of time on my current game.
Yeah. Well, I think I was looking at one of them, and I think I don't know. Do people claim the win as soon as you run out of time? Like I probably wouldn't. Like if someone ran out of time, I'd just leave it going until the game ends itself because it's like 3 days each, but actually it'll end after 7 days regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably wait for that. I don't think I want to claim the win anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I got really unjustified wins in at least 2 rounds.
Why?
Like one of the final moves, Asgar just kind of just handed the game back to me, and then probably something similar in one of the other games. Just somebody like not capturing a certain way, and it just backfired.
Mm-hmm. Well, if white reinforces here, which, to be honest, is probably pretty small, I guess, then red can actually still capture the bottom 1 stack. And then
Red's right back in the game.
red's right back in the game, especially maybe if red takes one more move to just, like, play J10. I don't know, like, maybe...
Yeah, no, actually J10 is really important because white has like, this might be hard to find, but it has like the tumble bot, or I think both the bots do it. It has an invasion on
And
N10, and then what can be done is like I think white will like pull back to get a 3 stack as a cutting point, and then just take down the whole wall. So I think red needs to basically protect against that right now.
True. N10 attacks on I5.
Yeah.
So it's and then would be able to cut with a 3 stack on J10, and then get both J9 and J11 probably.
Ooh, I don't know about this one. H3.
That doesn't do anything, I think. But I mean, it does prepare the upper side a bit, but I just think that there's more at stake here on the lower side.
I think, yeah. I really think at J10 in the last position would have been a really helpful thing.
Yeah.
Maybe, let's see. Maybe there's something that we missed.
Okay, so finally I12 is prepared, so we can't really do the attack anymore.
I think
J10 still up, an option.
yeah, but then J13, and there's no shield.
True. So maybe
So
J13 first for red.
11.
Or
Whatever. Yeah, did you say K14 for red?
K14 that doesn't help J11 like
Can you do N11?
N11. What's the point though? Like it.
Well, it's to defend the N10, but also add the third line on J11 and then maybe something on the bottom if you need it.
You know, that's a pretty multifunctional move now that you explain it.
Like
and it's also it adds a third line on, not that it's necessary, but like on just I mean it's just picking a lot of different things. But
True.
Oh, that's actually a pretty sick move.
Yeah, looks pretty cool.
That's hard. That's hard to find.
I would never play a move like that.
Yeah, it's more just because you've been pointing out how awful N10 is.
Yeah.
That's like, if you had to like try and pick something to do in a few things.
The invasion to attack a wall and then pull back is like such a useful strategy.
What do you mean pull back?
Because
Like-
you don't care about the invasion stone necessarily. You just
The idea is I guess the important thing is breaking through the wall as opposed to like finding like an actual capture to make.
Yeah, just like wedging yourself through, like controlling some point in the gate.
Yeah.
if you had to come up with a name for it, what about what's that? I'm trying to think it'll come back to me. Give me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
The sling, the boomerang.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think objectively, it's like if red plays precisely, I can't count red out here. Like,
Yeah, I mean, both of them seem to be in the game. Red's a little bit more fragile in the position right now, but red does have a lot of controlled territory and ways to get into the left undetected even.
the other thing maybe that we can mention about like H3, like it seems kind of slow, but it puts a second line of sight on A3, and as it stands, white has no cuts along the third row. So like potentially that could be mostly red territory.
Mm-hmm. Also, yeah, I mean, red needs to defend a little bit for a couple moves, but if white doesn't close off the 9th row, then yeah, we can play something like D9 and just start
Red
populating.
also has like this kind of ridiculous move A5, which is actually an attack.
Yeah.
But then maybe red gets a 2 stack on like whatever E9 or something like that, so it could be good.
And J14.
Yeah.
I think I was thinking of a grappling hook.
Yeah.
Grappling hook. I like that.
Because like you kind of like you throw past wherever you actually want to go and then pull back to hook,
Right.
to like hook it on exactly where you want it to be.
Right.
Right. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So you aim further at like N10 and then you pull back to make a really solid anchor point at like
Right.
J10 then.
Yeah, definitely. Like the
White's probably grappling with that idea right now. Oh, Yes.
go for something like that.
That's sick.
But that doesn't
I don't
fix
think it's-
that doesn't fix the problem of J11.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh wait, White has another grappling hook. White has M13.
Mm.
Pretty smart.
But can M13 just be shielded by J10?
Yeah, actually, that's a really funny one because then J10 just seals the gap.
Yeah, but then J13 is a 2-stack, and then J11 falls. But I'm impressed that Wickedest found this. This is a tough move to find, I think, and it's the right idea. So I think
It doesn't really, it doesn't do as much as what Shinuito was proposing though.
yeah, I think N11 was like the key move, but maybe this one is like still potentially working.
The only move. Okay, F3 then after this? I don't know. I don't want to defend H5, but I feel like I have to.
Yeah, F3.
But then
Makes
actually
sense.
G4, doesn't it? Huh. I think he feels like that's if he gets a chance to play something like E9, it's bigger. But the problem is I5 is also under attack,
That's a huge thing.
and J7 too.
So I guess 3-stack on I6 is probably the only move.
The only move. No, what about
Yeah.
hang on. What about A5? Oh, it's too late now. That thing's over.
It's a different tree stack.
I think this, yeah, is equally good, I guess.
Okay.
So now
J13.
J12.
I don't think Tellorion saw that J12 is a 3-stack.
Yeah, J12 is needed here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes it's hard to like because there was like an exchange on the top side, like in between J14 to kind of remember that something new happened. Like probably he wanted to play like K13 anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably do that. Like, I'd probably just forget that actually added a new line and probably completely disrupted my plans.
Maybe the idea is like this is just a sacrifice to make M13 a 2-stack.
That could be too.
But no, because after M13, sorry, what? Sorry, M13? Okay, maybe. Maybe. Thought you were talking about J13. And I was like, but after captures, it doesn't matter.
Interesting.
That's actually really interesting.
Okay. Yeah. Because J10 is still kind of like disputed.
That's a sick move.
Is it so sick though? I mean, like after K13 captures, and then J10 captures, or sorry, J10.
Yeah.
Oh, but then now J11 is again.
Yeah. Okay. K11 defends everything. But
Yeah, looks good.
But now I guess Red just takes on K. Well, let's see what White has in store, I suppose. M13 is still on the cards.
I mean, once you put all these stacks down, got to use them, right?
But the one thing that I guess that sort of happened is that this, like, if this attack doesn't pan out for White, then I think red's position has been helped.
Yeah. But
Yeah, like when you try to live inside and it doesn't work, or even if it works but it's really small, usually they get a lot of outside lines or something.
right. But this J14 is completely crippled at this point. So maybe white was correct to. I mean, I would still try to play M13, but maybe white gave up on the invasion.
I think just K13 takes here for red is probably the right move.
Yeah, simplest.
As it stands, G9's a 2-stack. Like, there could be something to that.
Sure.
This is good though, because then what is it? I14 is being threatened.
Mm-hmm. Can red play D9?
D9. Oh, D9 grappling hook.
Kind of a grappling hook.
Oh, that's actually D9's a really nice move, because then that might force, or that might encourage white to capture. Then you get a 3-stack, so probably white will want to defend that instead of just taking on G14.
I bet. I mean, if D9 is played, I almost guarantee white would just capture.
I know, but I don't think that would be best though. Do you?
I don't know.
Now, if only A1 was at C3.
A1. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Maybe then we could get a 2-stack much higher and deeper into the board, like C9 or something.
Yeah.
Red can still play C3.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna be overusing this grappling hook terminology.
Yeah.
It's
too long, too obscure, kind of.
I think we used to call moves like that anchors.
But, yeah, that's why I was thinking
to
say. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was agreeing with you. Like, it was just like when you literally said, okay, we do a grappling hook and then we get an anchor on J10. I was like, yeah, remember we used to call it anchor.
I guess maybe we can distinguish between, I don't know, an anchor with an attack and an anchor that doesn't have an attack with it.
Sure.
Anchor and anchor plus. Oh, D9.
Hell yeah.
That was sick.
And what's funny about it now is that the capture is not even that big, right?
Right. Yeah, I didn't expect white to capture that. Now I guess the question is,
what are you gonna do with it? Well, now, there's nothing. There's no anchor
what about
either.
D3? D3 or something, get the tree stack up there.
Sure, something like that.
Or no, sorry. Yeah, D3 is only a 2-stack.
Still a 2-stack, but it's at least it's something. Oh man. See, after all this time.
Okay, I think what is it? F9.
Dude, Wickedest needs to watch out for time.
Yeah.
f9. There's no attack there.
Right, but I think like you just need to get more lines in the territory.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, like f9 threatens f13, which is an attack.
Yeah. I think that f9 is too easily kind of disregarded.
This move, I think this move is good too.
Also sees F13.
Mm-hmm. No,
but I guess
yeah, wait, what? It doesn't work though. F13 would be a suicidal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you actually needed to block the line of sight to be able to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, f9's still on the table, but like if white doesn't block that, then maybe here f9 comes with like a little bit more power because there's a 2 stack on b5 maybe.
I feel like as well, like these invasions, like that are quite late. Like, what do you think is like the maximum size you could actually live with here? Like, what's a realistic? Say if you could live inside, as Alek probably demonstrated the last time I played him. It's just like completely scoops out my corner.
At this point, I don't know. I mean, I think red should be happy to get the top side.
Yeah.
In fact, red should be focusing all his efforts on just like eliminating the weak spots in white's position, like e2. I don't know. And like getting a strong like outline, like a3 something.
Yeah, getting to e2 would be good.
b3 now.
Well,
b3 looks pretty. Oh yeah, b3 looks great.
Where did you come from?
I'm always with you.
Okay, b3, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I called it.
Of course, yeah. Atari comes in like first move predicts perfectly. Yeah, the problem is like that. There's so many cuts now. It's a bit weird. But d3 now, maybe just want to get like some 3 stacks.
d3.
Yeah.
You
Or
might use
E3.
3 stacks.
Or d2, right?
Wait, is e3 doing anything, or is that like 2?
e3 looks great as well, but d2 puts 4 lines of sight on e3.
Oh yeah, I think.
But why would you need 4? 3 is enough.
No, because white will put a third one on it soon.
I really like that d2. It's a good move. Okay, well d3 is good as well.
They're both good, yeah. I think red has the right idea here, and now white needs to think about like sealing off what he can seal off. Wow, how does it like we get a huge flip in the score. I think Tellorion had maybe 20 points on Wickedest like a couple moves ago.
yeah. Well, probably removing some dead pieces usually
True.
helps a little bit. But
White is still winning, right? Like,
Yeah, I think white's winning.
so it's just like the apparent score, but
Yeah.
evaluation didn't change that much, I think, because like the invasion, yeah, most of it will die.
Mm-hmm.
probably B9 is contesting a lot of things or something.
Yeah.
And just
Maybe
like
not that
the
many, but
from
anyway.
like D3 to D9, or maybe you said D9, or did you say B9?
I was thinking B9, just the lines coming off B9, like assuming that's captured.
Yeah.
But
so like just as another example, like D3 to D9, that line, there's like a couple of cells which are right now 2 lines by both, which is clearly more white.
Ooh.
Oof.
This stack is not enough.
Why?
I don't-
Why
It's
this
really-
move?
I think red needed E3 there.
Yeah, E3 would be cool. Or also D5.
D5, yeah, D5 is actually really good because there's already 3 lines of sight on D4, so you can even like cut into that.
Yeah.
But wait, this last move. I mean, it's clear that red wanted to parry, but why would you parry on J5 instead of I4?
No idea, man.
It seems complete. Like I don't.
Because I4 actually hits back, right? Like it makes
Yeah. It forces the capture, basically.
It's like I4 is clearly better. I'm trying to understand like how you would even come up with J5 instead. Like it's like
J5.
a mystery to me.
I don't know. Maybe he thought that like, okay, look,
Be
I5 is
parrying
done anyways,
J7.
so you just gotta get like that strong stack, and so make sure nothing else falls. But I think
Oh, he wants to make a 4-stack.
4 stacks are good.
4 stacks are based.
4 stacks are like one of the top 6 stacks in Tumbleweed.
Yeah, 4 stacks are the
6.
strongest stack. Okay, what is going on here?
This stream would be so funny. Okay. This is actually a really nice move because this attacks A1 and A1 falls.
Mm-hmm. And also, G2 will kill F1. No! Sorry, but that really bothers me. Like, at the
E1
very
would have been
least, you
nice
can
for
play
red, I think.
G2 if you wanted to go that way.
Sick. E1 and like all of a sudden red's probably living in the top left quite clearly.
Damn.
Dang, that was like,
That's it.
yeah, that was like an only move.
There's some only moves there. Wait, we have E3? We do something with E3?
E3.
I mean, you can like create a bridge, like metaphorically speaking, all the way from the left to the right. Connect. I don't think so. You'll just get cut.
So how much does red have to live with?
Can red even live? I think it looks tough to live.
I mean,
Maybe with like 2 points.
if I were red, I would just like start playing high stacks, like D7 maybe.
High value stack.
D5.
D5, yeah.
Just slap a 2 in a tree and
C3 might also do something.
Actually, this is maybe not such a bad move. Like getting C2 in would be like pretty good.
I don't think red will get a chance to play C2.
as a counterattack or something.
Wait, but how can white can't prevent it though?
Is that true? Let's see.
I'm expecting B2 or something.
Maybe, but like say B2 and then C2, then B1 captures, then what?
Then come down to the bottom corner or something.
Yeah, then like maybe C10. No. I mean, yeah, I feel like objectively, yeah, red should. If red survives, it'll be very small. But I don't know.
What about C1? Well, now it's too late.
Well, hang on a second. This move is maybe a bit slow though.
Yeah, white can afford to be a bit slow, I think.
But now,
Like
now
white
red can play C2.
currently leading on score, even with this, even without killing anything, white is currently leading on score.
That's C2, I guess. Though. It's
C2 can
looking
play.
more
Yeah.
attractive now.
Can red play an attack on B6?
On B6.
B6.
Yeah. No, but maybe red can set up.
With wishful thinking. Oh.
I-15? Oh, come on.
I-15,
I
right?
guess this is similar, but now you're giving red I-15 for no reason, which could be useful. I mean, just to get the line in there.
Mm-hmm. I-15 is going to be great. Oh.
No, this is better. This is better.
Yeah,
It's like, why do you want to give up B9? Like, I think, yeah, obviously, red's not winning this, but like objectively, but like, white can mess this up.
Objectively.
There's like enough stacks in the left side to make it
Objective
mess up.
morality.
Basically, I think white doesn't have to kill barely anything as long as like B6 lives. It would be very hard to lose this.
Okay, new goal for red. Kill B6.
Again, you don't even have an attack.
What
White is
about
ridiculously strong.
C8?
C8? Does that work? Whoa.
What?
C8's a crazy move. It's somehow like not okay. wait.
What's the point with C8?
You can still play C8.
So, like,
You can try to get tree stacks on the top or something. Or...
Right.
Why are you guys being so amazed by C8? I don't see it.
It's not that amazing. It's just the fact that there's a move that can be played by red in that area that doesn't get immediately killed.
Nice. This is a nice move.
Finally.
Okay.
Now C9 is a 3-stack and okay.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the best way to try, though. Try and live in two areas at once. This is what Alek caught me off in a different game. And I think he actually lived in two areas.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think you trashed me in one of the size 8 games.
A3 is good.
Okay, so here, C4 only move.
And then you can still attack C4. Like C6 or something.
Or A2. Oh, sorry, I thought you meant B3.
And like A3 is like already alive. Like it's already connected to A1 and
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, there's no, like, magic shape. Even with the 2s and 3s, like, that could live. Like, if you can get, like, B2, C2, is there, like, anyway that could live with, like, 5 points?
like part of it could live.
Like the 2 tree and then maybe another tree or something. It doesn't really.
Like if you get D1 in, it's pretty. It's probably going to live with 5 points, at least. But it's not enough.
I-15, yeah, nice. I like this.
I like it is playing some slow mo, so it could be close, I guess.
Okay, let's just do some counting. So,
Capture.
7, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, red needs to live with 15 points. Maybe more.
As in like
5.
As in like with 8 or something. As in because it would take 8 away, or
like, yeah, so currently red is like roughly behind 7 points on the second closest line to the center, and they need 8 points in the center line, so 7 plus 8, 15. Okay, but now red needs to desperately survive.
So D10. Does that get you anything?
D10.
Yeah, you put a tree there.
And yeah, I
Then
think
that's
D10's
alive with 5 points.
That's the start.
This is
But then the top is going to die completely.
it might
It's
die,
a 1
but
point move.
it's like, do you? Okay, I think red needs B2. Like, get B2 in so that you don't lose C3. And that's like really good for you.
You can get like a couple points.
Because you get B2 in, and then you're threatening D1. D1's an attack. That's like super important. So white's forced to defend. Then you have like time to play elsewhere.
True. What about D1 first?
D1, 2, 3.
No, it's not an
No,
attack.
the thing with D1 first is that white can take on C3. So the thing is, I don't think red sees that C3 is under attack.
Oh. Ooh.
Because it's like kind of, it's not really what you're expecting to be under attack. Like, it seems safe, but just because of A1.
Mm-hmm.
Or they've just given up on the top because it looks dead.
B2, I think.
But yeah, B2 is really nice because it's a forcing.
B2, come on. It'd be crazy if red came back in this.
But I mean,
Okay.
okay.
But at this point, it's like even if like it's not happening. Even if the lower part, like let's imagine lower part lives with 9 points. I mean that's not happening either. Okay, so it's living with like.
It's actually pretty close.
Jesus.
No, but you said 15. But okay, maybe that was before red took like.
Yeah, that was before what happened on the. Oh no, this is.
But no, this is like if. Okay. Red got Santa. I mean, can red take something else? Like red still needs to play. No,
They live with 2 points now. with C10 and B9.
B2 only move.
But it's still lost though. I mean, it doesn't matter.
It's important to live.
I mean,
It's
but
important to live with something.
where are you finding the 15 points, Ben? I mean,
It just needs to live with any amount of points.
because
Just
the lower
for-
left.
For morale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done.
I think it's interesting how Tellorion barely uses time.
I mean, he's been taking 30 seconds per move.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, but relatively speaking, that's pretty fast.
I miscounted. This is a suicide move.
It's a time Suji.
Right. Nope, didn't work.
I actually miscounted though, so it's not quite 12. Red needs to live with a little bit less than 12.
12 is not going to cut it. I mean, sorry, 12 would cut it, but he's not going to cut 12.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think currently it looks quite likely that red doesn't live with anything.
No, red. If red lives with 9, then red wins.
Yeah.
9 stones, is it?
Even if red plays first in both areas, I don't think that's possible. But
You don't think?
No.
Well, maximum can red live with 2 or something here.
like how does red live on the lower side?
I don't think red lives at all on the lower side.
C10.
After C10, then
And then b9.
Red needs to reinforce b9. That's how red lives.
No, after red reinforces b9, then white captures d11.
Yeah, but you play c10 first.
Oh, it's a suicide.
No. That messes up the whole thing.
Oh
Okay.
Okay.
d1? Or maybe c2? No.
So are you saying, wait, did you say 9 or what did you say? If red played d1.
Red loses with 9, red wins.
So you're saying that the red plays d1 and white responds, before doing the suicide, and then plays, let's say, b9 to live with 2 points.
Yeah.
That's, on top that's 8. 8 plus 2, that would be 10 points. So you're saying that's enough?
Yeah, red needs 9.
Huh.
And I actually think it was possible until basically just a few moves ago.
Until the suicide.
So he's trying to get c3 and...
Yeah, but now white needs to take on c3, I guess.
Let's say you say d10, right? Is what you're saying first, or c10? And then
actually, can you get c2 after this? Will that keep you alive with 3 points?
yeah, you get 3 points if you play c2.
That's a start. I like. We can get 5 points total, maybe.
Is d1 still workable here? d1 gets you 5 points, right?
Yeah. d1.
Yeah, come on, d1.
No, now it's he can still play d1, but
Yeah.
now d1 by white will just fill that hole. This is stressful.
I'm like really curious now to check this afterwards to see if red had an objectively winning line.
Yeah, actually, this is a really interesting. Both of these situations. Now it's like a guaranteed loss for red, right?
Yeah.
But it's
No,
more
wait.
victory.
When I thought it was winning before. Okay, so let's go back to move 84.
Move 84.
White just played b3 takes.
It's lost here.
For red, right?
Yeah.
So when was the time for that red had a win?
Oh wait, no, sorry, no, I was wrong actually. No, I think it's still maybe winning for red.
How?
If red plays d1.
So d1, white plays, let's say, f2.
d1, f2.
Then unless you you can't save c3 is the problem. So red is not living with a lot in the top. I thought 4 red was living with 8, but it's actually, I don't know, 5 or something.
You can get 5 on the top.
Okay, so it was actually before that. That red needs to save like c3 somehow.
Oh no. Red needs to continue working on the left side. What's going on?
c10.
c10.
I think you have to do c10 first, right? Because you said you can just take d11.
Yeah.
Which move?
Okay.
I mean, b9 is one way to live with 2 points, because b9 you can guarantee to get... No, wait, it doesn't work, because
Yeah, I think it's c10.
c10.
Because it'll take
yes,
forever.
I see what you mean, yeah.
You just get the 2 tree stacks, like, on the side.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, because it'll take a while. You have to capture CA first and then BA.
Yeah.
So you have time to get the second tree stack on B9. This is like the only thing I have more experience with, because it's like this is how I live in like games against either you or testingqwerty or something. I just get like 2 points on the side, and then I have like 40 points in the rest of the board or something. It's like, oh yeah, that was a successful invasion. I lived with 2 points.
Oh man, this is a bit sad because he's just not trying at all on the left. I mean, I guess he's.
I mean, at this point it's dead, but
I'm almost certain Red was winning this.
That's a great. If we have a
At
whole
some
board
point,
endgame problem, that would be
Possibly
amazing.
even at move 1.
move one.
Perfect.
So at move one, I'm quite confident that Red is lost, but
like around move 71 or so, like
move 2 is the first blunder actually.
It was an only move.
So, what would you pick Red here? But anyway.
but like, okay, move 71, like, instead of, or maybe move 73, instead of I-12 takes, like, is there anything that Red has?
I mean, of course, if it was somewhat close with something else, then yeah, still a chance here, but.
All right, the players are now just. Okay, there we go.
Do you think there could be a series of memes? Because every time you say forehead, it sounds like forehead.
Forehead.
So like, if you make a bunch of puzzles like where it's like red to live or red to do something, you're just like, come on, forehead.
What?
Forehead. What's forehead?
Like your forehead.
I thought it was
But but what about what sound? Okay, what sounds like forehead?
For red.
Or for red? Yeah.
But like I think it's a kind of an expression that's been, I don't know if it's like gaining popularity or.
There's 4 and then there's 5 head.
Yeah.
Even bigger.
Forehead.
So we just need forehead problems.
True.
Okay, so what's the final score here?
The 6 stack is just like. Why? You just wanted to make a 6 stack. And I guess White is going to make a 6 stack as well because White needs to take B.
Nice.
Amazing. Maybe they don't. They might not see the. They might not consider passing at this point.
Okay, so the final score is what, 87 to 82?
I think 88. Because you get the H15. Oh man.
H15 is already White.
Oh, true. Never mind.
I mean, it's actually reasonably close, to be fair. I'd be.
So wait,
Not
can
one
I discount? Maybe it was actually even closer than I thought. I thought that Red needed to live with 9, but maybe
87 to 82.
okay. So Red
45.
needed
3 more points.
3 more. 4 points. Sorry.
I
so
think
Red needs to live with 7. I think that's because Red
3, 4,
won
5.
by
No,
5.
dude. Red only needs 3 more points to get to 80 from 82 to 85.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
8 to 10.
So that means Vika. Oh no,
C10.
still not enough, even if you live with 2.
If you have so D1 would have given him that many points, and then you could just like live with. Do you think, dude? Crazy stuff. That was a really close game, I think. Guys, just pass. Pass already. Thank you. Tellorion and it was actually very good, entertaining game of Tumbleweed, though.
Yeah, I think it was pretty fun.
Have you been in touch with Hootie about when your games? Is it possible to start earlier with Hootie?
No, unfortunately not. We thought we were going to start, like, we were discussing starting an hour ago, but I have to leave in half an hour. So we're actually going to start in 1.5 hours from now.
Alright, I guess I won't be able to make it, unfortunately, because I will have to sleep.
Dang.
You also got this sleep thing to do.
Yeah, so
Okay.
one of those things gotta do every day.
Sorry, yeah, I was hoping to have it at a time when everyone else was up, but unfortunately it didn't seem to work out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a super interesting match also, Hootie versus TQ.
Shinuito, are you going to stay around for that one? I think it's like...
I mean, technically I have an error on you guys or something, but it's still it's still gonna be like what?
Yeah.
It's 11:30 now, and you said it's an hour and a half. It's like
It's a
1
bit
a.m.
late.
or something. If I'm awake, maybe, but then like 30 minutes and 30-second increments. We'll be on for a while.
Yeah. I hope you. I mean, you've been doing a lot of Tumbleweed today, Ben. I hope you're not like burnt out.
I can never get enough Tumbleweed.
Okay, but you get a break before so you have some work before the game.
Yeah, I gotta do some work, but I'll have a bit of a break. I still don't know what pie I'm gonna play. Assuming that Hootie makes me the host, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think it would be a blunder for him to make you the host. Allow you to choose something you prepped. I think he should choose something you didn't prep.
Yeah, maybe true.
I don't want to be the host.
Okay. Good night, guys.
Yeah. Good night.
Nice.
Good luck, Ben.
Thanks.
Yeah, best of luck.
Thanks.
See you guys.